Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. You're watching the 9 at Night. I'm Stephania Jimenez. We'll start with this. A Bexar County judge convicted an Air Force major for the death of his wife, but now we're going to have to wait and see or find out what Andre McDonald's punishment is going to be. A Bexar County judge convicted McDonald today for killing his wife Andreen in 2019. Jurors spent more than 12 hours deliberating before convicting him of manslaughter rather than murder. The jury chose that lesser charge after telling the judge that they couldn't agree on a verdict. Now, this is a win for the McDonald's defense team. Here's Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez and his reaction to that verdict.
It's hard to say. I mean, obviously, we put on a strong case. The defendant got on the stand. He admitted to this conduct, and it was up to the jury to decide. There's no way of knowing. But again, this is one thing I will tell you after doing this for 35 years it's what a jury does is very unpredictable, as in this case.
Now, next week is the punishment phase in this trial. McDonald faces up to 20 years in prison, and a judge will be deciding his sentence. And our coverage continues on KSAT.com. There you can look at the testimony from Andre McDonald when he took the stand. We're also going to live stream the punishment phase of the trial there when it starts on Monday. In other news now, investigators say that a former Canyon Lake high school teacher had an improper relationship with a student. The Comal County Sheriff's Office says that Orlando Nauman turned himself in today. This comes a week after the school principal sent parents a letter regarding the allegations of Nauman having inappropriate communication with a 15-year-old girl. The former teacher resigned during the investigation. Nauman, by the way, is also charged with possession with intent to promote child pornography, which, according to the sheriff's office, was not related to this situation out of Canyon Lake. San Antonio police say that two relatives fought and then a man was shot early this morning. Officers were called to the scene at a home off of Villa del Sol near Castroville Road. That shooting happened around 2 a.m. The 30-year-old victim told police that he and a relative who live at the same home got into an argument. Officers say the suspect came back to the home just as the victim was taking out the trash. Police say the suspect got out of a car and shot the victim twice, once in the leg and once in the torso, then sped off. The victim was taken to the hospital, and right now police are still looking for the shooter. You can believe it, thousands in the Hill Country still don't have power tonight. Pedernales Electric Co-op reports that almost 1,800 meters in Comal County alone don't have power. That's down from 2,200 this afternoon and 4,200 from last night. Garrett Berger went there to talk with neighbors who are wondering when the lights and the heat are going to come back on.
The ice may have melted, but the power issues it brought with it haven't been completely dealt with. And extended outages are causing problems and frustration for some. This neighborhood outside of Spring Branch lost power mid-afternoon on Wednesday. In the meantime, neighbors tell us they've missed work, fought the cold, or pumped out money to keep a generator running. And some were pretty frustrated with their inability to get a hold of PEC to get answers.
I have tried calling every day and it has stayed busy. I can't get through. They won't answer the emails. My husband actually said, you know, we understand y'all are busy. We understand there's thousands of people out of power, but I mean, at least cooperate with us or communicate with us and let us know what's going on via automated email system. I don't know, something better than what they have.
PEC tweeted out earlier today that there has been a lot of damage to the system from downed lines and poles. They also shared a statement in which they said they hope to have most people's power restored by tonight, but warned that some restoration work could last into the weekend. I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
You know, even the people who got their power back are cleaning up broken tree branches, and that's why Comal County set up a place where people can temporarily drop off their brush for free. People who live in that area can get rid of brush at the Comal County Recycling Center. The address there is on your screen. It's 281 Resource Drive in New Braunfels. The recycling center is going to be accepting brush through February 11th. So, after several days of near freezing temperatures and ice, yes, we are finally warming up. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery shows us how it's going to be this weekend.
Well, if you enjoyed the warmer temperatures Friday, I think you're going to like the trend heading into the upcoming weekend. Still a cold start out there first thing Saturday, waking up to the 30s across a good portion of the area. Some areas of patchy fog possible first thing tomorrow. That cloud cover, though, that we find throughout the first half of the day looks to break up a little bit more into the afternoon, leading way to more afternoon sunshine. Temperatures topping off in the low 60s here in San Antonio. How about low 70s as we head into the back half of the weekend for our Sunday? A little bit warmer into the early portions of next week, and then we'll monitor for a few chances for rain that look to arrive by Tuesday and Wednesday.
New developments tonight surrounding the death of Tyree Nichols, a 6th Memphis police officer now fired after an internal police investigation showed that he had violated several police policies. He's Preston Hemphill. He's one of the officers at a traffic stop that came before the violent arrest of Nichols. Officers say that body cam footage from the initial stop shows Hemphill saying that he stunned Nichols and wished more violence against him. Do you remember the pair of monkeys that were stolen from the Dallas Zoo? Well, police say the 24-year-old man arrested in the case is now being linked to other suspicious incidents at the zoo. Davian Irvin is also being linked to holes being cut in some of the animal enclosures. Those incidents involved a clouded leopard and also monkeys. Earlier this week, he was charged in the case of 2 emperor monkeys taken from the zoo. Both of them, by the way, found safe in an abandoned home. Who doesn't like to save money? Well, it turns out this is actually an awesome month to do that because lots of big ticket items go on sale in February. 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz shows us how to get some top deals.
February may be short on days, but it's long on sweet deals. Around President's Day, look for sales events on big ticket items like dishwashers and mattresses.
You should never pay full price for a mattress. So if you're in the market for one right now, wait until the end of the month. That's when all of the major brands are going to have their best discounts.
Consumer Reports gave top ratings to this Helix Luxe mattress. It's already marked down to about $1,900 for a queen, nearly $500 off at Helix Sleep. Tests showed this inner spring mattress is super durable. If you need a new smartphone, this could be a good time. Samsung's new Galaxy S23 comes out on the 17th. It won't be discounted, but
whenever any new phone hits the market, we often see those previous models start to go on sale, and you'll see lots of trade-in specials across all the major carriers.
Thinking larger screen? This Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite is now $50 off at Amazon. Sale price $299. And if you're tired of troubleshooting your home printer, this Epson EcoTank is marked down to $230 at Amazon and Office Depot. This inkjet printer has very inexpensive printing costs. For other February deals, think winter stuff, space heaters, coats, sweaters. Retailers will be wanting to move it out to make room for spring inventory. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
And we want you to stick around because coming up tonight on the Nightbeat, we're going to talk about unexpected guests in someone's backyard, the recurring problem that one homeowner says her neighborhood is dealing with, and the demand they are making to the city. Plus, a traffic headache along I-10, the issue that backed up drivers for miles. Again, that is tonight on the Nightbeat. Let's have some fun now and talk about Beyonce, of course. Her tour hasn't even started, but fans are already demanding more performances. Beyonce is going to perform in her hometown of Houston twice now. She's also scheduled to perform in Dallas on September 21st. Now, the question is whether Ticketmaster is going to be able to handle the high demand for tickets. Remember what happened to those Taylor Swift tickets last year? Yeah. So here's what they're going to do. People can start buying tickets in 3 days, but not all tickets are going to go up for sale. Ticketmaster is hoping to avoid another meltdown, so instead it's going to institute some rolling sales dates depending on the city. But first, fans are going to need to register through their verified fan system, Ticketmaster's, that is. Okay, well, we are out of time right now. The 9 at Night returns on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Have fun. You deserve it. We'll see you on Monday.